Technology. Seemingly, it moves faster than the speed of light. And for entrepreneurs who harness it, their bank accounts move just as fast. This is the root of all tech. Profitable tech strategies for entrepreneurs. We'll teach you tips that move the needle for tech and automation. The tech is there. You just need to know how to use it. And our passion is to educate, foster, and support entrepreneurs and small business owners looking to take their businesses to the next level. You're listening to the root of all tech. And now your host, James Earl Thompson.
Welcome to the root of all tech with your host, James Earl Thompson, your tech and marketing coach, providing profitable tech strategies for entrepreneurs. On today's episode, we will be discussing why you should not fear technology, and if you do fear technology, you will be losing money. But before we dive in, let me just share with you a story of a partner whom I met many years ago, and she feared technology. Her fear was, I don't know it. I don't want to deal with it. I prefer someone else to deal with it. However, that's a very dangerous game to play as a business owner because you can find yourself losing money. However, through coaching and training, I was able to get her to a place where today I can successfully say all technology and applications that her employees use and are used within her business, she are fully trained on them, and she has no issue now sitting in on technology meetings determining what her technical requirements are, including softwares, productivity, network servers. She have since been able to sit down with her web designer, communicate that requirement to the designer, and this can be your success story as well. And on today's episode, we'll be discussing just how to overcome the fear of technology and to determine what applications are needed to operate our businesses efficiently. Let me just begin by saying technology can be complicated, but it's only complicated if we decide not to educate ourselves on the technology and the applications that are required. Many individuals just say it's technology. I don't want to learn it. It's for you techie guys. However, you have to understand all techie people may not have the same integrity. You have a lot of techie people that push the latest that's on the market, but do you really need it? Which is why education is the key to overcoming technophobia. If we are business owners and we have a fear of technology, I'm here to let you know today, tech has to be your friend. In this digital society and the path that society is going, technology is going to be the way. If you don't do your tech during startup, you'll have issues with your processes later on. And that's simply because it's no way around technology besides educating ourselves. So just to help us understand, so we don't continue to have that fear of technology or have that attitude that, oh, it's techie, they just going to get over on us or my business. As a business owner, number one, we need to understand what technology we need. And we just can't willy-nilly say, oh, I just need this. I want an Apple. I want a MacBook with 256 gigs. We have to have a technology budget. And that budget needs to be a solid budget, because what can happen is you can get caught up in the whistles and the bells, and it's not technology that's useful to your business. Once we understand what the budget is, we need to understand how will we be using the product that we are about to purchase. Also, what would be your return on investment? So, if we're going to purchase a $1,500 software, when will we see that money returned to us? Because if we just continue to not understand our needs and continue to purchase applications or equipment, we can find ourselves not being profitable, because a lot of our revenue is being spent on useless technology. So we definitely need to understand our return on investment, because especially with equipment and software, that's an investment into your company. When we are having these types of technologies specced out, we need to understand, do I need the assistance of a strategist to advise me on whether or not I need to purchase a fully integrated system that I can just drop my company into? And for 5 to 7 years, my company is profitable and I'm able to recoup my funding that I put out. I'm able to at some point see a revenue or a profit from that. Also, understanding what our company needs when it comes to technology. We always want to ensure that we are not giving an individual full say or full control over dictating what our technology need is. That's kind of where a lot, even to my previous partner, that's kind of where she went wrong. She will always say, whatever you feel I need. And I may feel that you need the latest thing if I'm on commission base. So remember, embracing technology as a business owner is not about keeping up with the trends. And what I mean by trends, it don't mean we need the fastest laptop that's out or the fastest server. We may need a mid-grade server or laptop because we're not using the high processing type apps. For instance, if we are just going to be doing regular productivity items, we can use a mid-grade computers. However, if we're running a podcast or we're doing development, some type of app development, then yes, we need that higher level laptop because we need the processing. So that's what we mean about keeping up with the trends. With softwares, it's the same. We want to get as much productivity out of a software package as possible. Example, we may want to have our processing, Excel sheets, maybe graphic design, all wrapped up in one productivity package versus buying individuals. So as we wrap, I just want to leave with you, think about where you want your company to be 3 to 5 years from now. And that's what your requirement is, because you don't want to underspec it, where we buy something for today and then maybe a year down the line, we need to repurchase again. But we want to be just right. And if you have found this valuable information and you still have questions regarding what your minimum requirements are or what type of training you may need to get your company where it needs to be, feel free to reach out to me at jamesearlthompson.com. Click on the contact us, schedule a strategy session with me, as well as don't forget to click the subscribe button so that you can keep up with the updates as the podcasts are released. Thank you so much for listening. Be sure to subscribe to The Root of All Technology for more episodes.
You've been listening to The Root of All Tech. Our tagline is Profitable Tech Strategies for Entrepreneurs. We teach you about technology and automation, helping to educate entrepreneurs and small business owners on how to quickly take their business to the next level. There's nothing to be intimidated about. We hope you've gotten some useful information on the show, and we hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, rate, and review. And for more, to reach out, or if you have any questions, hit the website at jamesearlthompson.com. See you next time on The Root of All Tech.